Where is home for you now?
Home, I have several homes actually, which I'm quite lucky. Where my husband and my daughter is, we live in Bath, which is about 2 hours away from London. That's my first home. My second home is always Ipoh, where my parents are. My third home is where my in-laws are because I spend a lot of time there. So I actually have in my phone home 1 and home 2 and home 3. So I'm quite lucky to be able to call those places my home is. But the main place that I spend most of my time is my house in Bath.
How long have you been staying in the UK?
I moved here when I was 21, so a good 15 years, I think.
Do you come back often?
I try to come back every year. Because I miss my parents and I miss the food, obviously. So my husband and I always allocate the big part of our holiday allocation when we work at that time to come back to Malaysia every year. And every year I like to do a little mini trip within Malaysia. So the last time we went back, well, I've been back since in February, but because we had our daughter, we didn't actually go very far. We went to Penang and spent a couple of days there. But before I had my daughter, we went to like Lang Tengah. We went to Lang Tengah. We go to the beach place, and the next time I quite like to go to Sabah and Sarawak because I've heard really good things about it, and apparently the seafood there are, you know, magnificent.
Would you say that you're like still very deeply connected with Malaysia?
Yeah, definitely. I love coming back. You know, every time I come back, it has a good feeling. And most of my friends, my best friends, are in Malaysia. We spend a lot of time together. I always allocate time for them, and you know, I want to spend time with my family and friends out there. So that's a whole. I think I go back to Malaysia to reconnect. But my only negative thing about Malaysia is I don't want to leave. It's really hard to leave my parents, especially now I have a little daughter. My parents love her to bits, and to disconnect them after them bonded, it's very, very difficult. So sometimes I feel like I don't want to come back to Malaysia because I don't want to leave, because I don't like that. I don't like that feeling. But you know, Malaysia is where I'm born, and where part of my identity is from Malaysia. So I can't, you know, I always try to go back to reconnect every year.
Well, you know, we had a few comments on the article about you on the Star, and some people say that, like, you know, that you're not really Malaysian because you're based in the UK. I was wondering what your feelings regarding this matter.
Well, the only thing I could say is I have a Malaysian passport. Like, I refuse to have a, not that I refuse, I choose not to have a British passport, even though I can, because I feel like I'm still part Malaysian, and I wanted to come back, and you know, maybe not now, maybe in the future. Whereas you're right, Jerome, like, where you're born is where you are, your heart is, and you know, that's why food is, to me, is a way to connect those kind of missing links. Is the fact that I'm bringing and kind of introducing people to Malaysian food, and as a Malaysian, that's where my skill lies, and that's where I could reconnect with Malaysia. That the fact that I stay here in England with my husband and child really doesn't really matter where I am, to be honest, because the world is it's getting smaller with, you know, technology and aeroplanes and stuff like that. You can be anywhere these days within 24 hours. But being someone who you're born in a country, being a Malaysian, you're Malaysian no matter what, because that's where you're born.